Hey guys. I'm gonna be doing probably like a two-part or whatever Star Wars related question and answer thingy. But before that, we have got some breaking news kind of from Star Wars Newsnet. Go check them out if you guys haven't. They have stated that due to the virus, we are gonna get the Star Wars movies pushed back, which I think is really great. I mean, like, we have got really nothing concrete yet. Taika apparently started to work on his script, which he's probably been doing for a while since they've like hinted at it during like February or whatever. Kevin Feige has his movie or movies. So it's like this. Here. I'll do my best to go into the Twitter thing, and then I'll get the thing for you because I kind of forget what they exactly said. So give me a second. And then look, guys, I guess you get a new picture from the High Republic as well. See? Next 3 Star Wars movies pushed back to 2023, 2025, and 2027. I like this idea. It serves more for like the writing purposes type thingy. Like, they can, whoever, because I don't think we got anything really official yet, can like do a bunch of thingies for whenever that film comes. Like, we're gonna have a script. We're probably gonna guess if the film is stayed at 2023. I would probably expect something at like D23. Pardon me, I felt like I was gonna burp or something. Pardon me. Or a celebration regarding like who the director is. Cause like, is it Taika's movie? Cause like, he's got Love and Thunder to do. It's gonna be Ryan's first, because like nobody's really heard anything. He's like on a sneaky account, like Knives Out or something account. But yeah. So like right now, for a few minutes or whatever, my stepdad's gonna go to bed soon. I'm gonna go over about 60 something questions that like I wrote probably before May the 4th, because like some of these have been answered. But yeah. Maybe I'll even like alter them, like change them. Like I got a number 3 questions actually will we get 2024 announcement, because it was originally going to be 2022, 2024, and 2026 movies, right? So I may alter that and be like, will we get an announcement of the 2023 one at Celebration or something? So without further ado, number 1 is what I would like to see in the High Republic. I cannot wait to see the Chewbacca looking Wookiee with the lightsaber, and all these new characters that we're probably going to see. Not to mention, what does the future hold? I mean, like, what's Taika's film going to be about? Like, is it going to be set in the High Republic era? How about, like, 5 years, or whoever this other movie is, Ryan, whatever. But yeah, I cannot wait to see this creative team at their best, like Claudia Gray and a few other people. They're going to do it. Will we get a 2023 announcement? It's tough. Maybe we will, like, a futuristic panel. Like, didn't they do that around the time of Rogue One, like the 2016 celebration thingy? Like, didn't they have a futuristic thingy? Like, Ryan and a few of the cast members came out, and Chris Lord and Phil Miller, or the other way around. Chris Lord, Phil Miller, the other way around. Didn't they all like come around too? So it's like, pardon me, anything like that could happen. Thoughts on Jamie Lee Curtis possibly joining Mandalorian? Jason Ward, or whatever his name is, sorry if I forgot his name, he apparently saw Jamie Lee Curtis on set Mandalorian, which is also the set of Avatar 2 and other Avatar movies. So it's like this. Is she in it? I will give my thoughts on later of like who she could be. I really like this idea, and it makes sense for, if I go in order, number Well, number 5. Well, number, like, whatever. Because remember, this kind of goes out of order. Number 2 is Will Celebration be canceled? Number 3 is technically what I just asked, we get a 2023 announcement, basically. And then we got thoughts on Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah. Number 4, or whatever you want to call it. Will there be more than 3 Star Wars movies leading to the next saga? It's tough to tell. This guy named J.D. Dillard and this guy named Matt Owens, I forget what they were going to do, a movie or a TV show. So we got that. Who knows what Leslie Headland's going to do as well. Like, it's going to be a female-centered thingy. So it's like... Wait, that wouldn't be something. Unless it was like a character we already know it could be Rosario Dawson's testing ground because she's supposed to be Ahsoka Tano. It's tough though. Could we? Or are they gonna wait like until like 2020? 2027 was the last one, right? 2029 maybe, depending I guess on like how successful they are too. Like, are they gonna be a one and done, or is what? Because I don't know if we got really anything officially. Like, is Taika's gonna be this or that, or is it gonna be a trilogy or a one-off? It depends on like how well they go. Who else I would want to see appear in Mandalorian Season 2? Since we basically got all the casting, I wouldn't mind Arnold Schwarzenegger. Y'all can hate me all you want because of that, but it's like this. Wait. So there's this movie. It's called True Lies, I think. And Jamie and Arnold are in that. And Arnold was obviously in the Terminator with Michael Biehn, who was apparently in Terminator 2, Egomie, who's in Mandalorian Season 2. So it's like, that would make sense. Wasn't he also in Terminator 2? It's flashbacks, Michael Biehn. But that also kind of makes sense. But I could like see him like as a governor or something, maybe even just like a voice type thingy, like nothing that bad. After all, they got like bigger talent like Favreau in them to do the movies, right? Or TV series. I'm gonna skip my next one just because I thought for a while Kenobi was gonna be the 2022 movie. Just because of like the rewrites, but now we got an even better definition. Will Ahsoka appear in Kenobi? I think so. I mean, like, that could be one of the reasons as well to, pardon me, of, like, why they had to, like, reshoot. Like, apparently they start filming in January or something. Maybe even Cassian Andor starts then, or, like, they're kind of gearing up right now, or whatever. But yeah, I just purchased a Kenobi t-shirt from Teespring for the Resistance broadcast. Hi, Jackson. So, I will be wearing that Kenobi t-shirt that I bought, my Obi-Wan Kenobi t-shirt that I bought from Teespring earlier. I will probably be wearing that, like, next video for whatever I do. Maybe. Or maybe you won't see that for, like, until I officially get it. Type thingy. But yeah, maybe I'll also, like, obviously I'll probably react with the Kenobi t-shirt that I bought from Teespring. I'll probably react to a teaser trailer whenever we get it for Kenobi and stuff like that. But yeah. Sorry, my phone just gave me the 30%. I'll be here until like 15, or unless I hear my stepdad be like, "Night, baby," at my mom. But I think Ahsoka could appear if the timeline makes sense. I mean, will Hayden come back? I think so. There's been like that little rumor, even though people are thinking it's confirmed. I think it's confirmed as well. The same people and a few other people actually said something about Lando returning, which could be true too, because apparently Donald Glover may be back. He was Lando in Solo: A Star Wars Story. But yeah, I could see Hayden being like flashbacks. Maybe they could also have another encounter in Kenobi. Like, there's a few lines in A New Hope. The last time I saw it, I was not a master of a learner, and a few other things that make sense for them to like run into each other. Will Qi'ra appear in Kenobi? I think so. Maybe emphasis. Like, it seems like, so if you guys have seen Clone Wars, Maul is looking for Kenobi. So it's like this. How does he know where he is? So maybe like they had an encounter or something. I'm sure Amelia Clark would be back, who played Kira in Solo Star Wars Story. Like, she hasn't done, I don't think, much since Game of Thrones, because like that got canceled, what, a year and a bit ago, or 2 years ago? But yeah. Anyway, Parks most likely will appear, maybe even Sam Witwer again. Spoilers for Solo Star Wars Story, kind of. Even though it's been like 2 years or something. Will John Williams give like his input for like Kenobi or on other themes? I think he'll go his like separate way. Like, I mean, like, whoever the composers are for like these new movies and these new TV shows will like do like their own thingy. If you guys have heard the Mandalorian theme, it kind of sounds like Rocky, like or whatever. I haven't watched Mandalorian in a while. I still gotta continue on watch-alongs for these movies and stuff. Will Kenobi have more than one season? I guess it depends on like where it leaves off and like how successful it is. Like, is it gonna leave off right before A New Hope, like Ewan McGregor with like a few gray streaks or whatever in his hair, with like the hood on, sensing something's gonna happen to Luke? Or what? Could you imagine, like, if it let it off on a cliffhanger, making you wonder if Kenobi and Vader ever ran into each other again? But yeah. Speaking of the John Williams helping out, my next 2 questions involve people that have either worked or whatever with Star Wars before. I actually recently asked them the Resistance broadcast. I think earlier today or yesterday, I asked them one of the questions. But will Gareth Edwards help out with the Cassian series? I don't think he will. We would have probably gotten an announcement along with the cast and the crew from the official Star Wars thingy. Like, also helping out is Gareth Edwards. Because, like, didn't he create the Cassian Andor movie? So, like, you would have thought he would have done the TV series, but nope. Will Stephen Daldry have writing credit on Kenobi? Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Stephen Daldry, he's a famous director. He's known for doing Billy Elliot, this movie called Billy Elliot, sorry about that, which is like on Netflix, I think. And this movie called Hours. He was supposed to do Kenobi when it was going to be a movie. So it's like this. Does he have writing credit? He supposedly also did a script as well. I think they would have announced him, but I'm not too entirely sure. I will see what like John Hoey, James Bainey, or Lacey Gillerin says possibly on Monday. And when they answer that question, because they usually do it on Mondays. Aw, it's almost Friday. But yeah. What will Taika Star Wars movie be about? I kind of stalk him in a great way on Instagram. Like, I heard his picture. Sometimes I comment and stuff. I have a celebrity crush on him. Actually, guys, so I cannot believe I'm doing this. I'm not going to play the video or whatever. Yeah, this one. I created an Instagram account, okay? For those of you guys that don't know my love of Star Wars, I'm making like a movie for those of you guys that don't know about like this little thingy. So I made it. I know you guys probably cannot tell or whatever, but like it says Shannon Smith 66. And it's that little one with like the box and the lines, and I'm like, I love you, Taika. That one right there. And like I talked a little bit about it, and then my friend Jackson actually like Taika, and I think I did too. I almost thought. He commented around the time of Rogue One that he wanted to do the Boba Fett movie. But I don't really know what I would love him to do. I may, like, ask somebody that. Like, I want to go on a Tumblr thingy and, like, ask, like, a Taika group. I think I have one friend over there that, like, loves Taika and Star Wars, and I want to see, like, what that person thinks about it. Like, of what era or whatever they think. Okay. Because, like, yeah, maybe he'll also have a role in it, as, like, he did with, Jojo Rabbit, which I own, and, yeah. Thor, he also, like, did it, I think all of his movies or whatever so far, he did stuff. Like, little cameos in Jojo Rabbit, he was Hitler. Will you ever get a time jump in a movie? Maybe in the future, but, like, I'm not too entirely sure if it will be. Maybe it will most likely be, like, in the opening crawl, like, a long time ago in the galaxy far, far away. Then, like, to the theme song or whatever. It will, once we get back to the Sega, like, 20 or whatever years after this, or that. We could see her maybe de-aged or something, like a young Leia, like, I hope I wasn't researching. Oh, there we go. So somebody did some fan art of Millie Bobby Brown as Leia. Like, I think I did one day too. But I kind of wanted Millie Bobby Brown to be like a young Leia. Like, look at her compared to Carrie, guys. Some people even did a few, like, fan-made thingies. I think somebody... Ooh, that one even looks... That's probably, like, Millie Bobby Brown. She also kind of looks like Padme a tiny little bit, if you were to think about it. Like a young Natalie Portman. So maybe Claudia Gray may have something. Who knows, right? Because like she's a writer of mostly all of the Leia novels. But yeah, why not? I'll keep this open so that I can look him up for you guys. But yeah, maybe. And I would personally want... Oh, there we go. And I would personally want, like, Sebastian Stan to be, like, Luke Skywalker. Is that like a young little Harrison down there? But yeah, see? There was even, obviously there is, somebody did this fan art. Boss Logic. And he kind of did audition during, like, Father's Day. Wait. Yeah. And he kind of did, like, support him during Father's Day. Like, hi, Dad! As, like, a little joke. And he was like, hi, Dad, I bought you groceries or whatever. Like, wouldn't that just look cool? Like, Sebastian Stan and stuff. Mark if he wanted to, or like his kids. There's like Nathan Hamill and I think another son. I don't know how many kids he has. 2, 3. Will we ever see Kylo again? Spoilers for the Rise of Skywalker. Maybe we will though. Force Ghost or somebody on Twitter, I forget who, but somebody said Finn Wolfhard would be... Sorry about that. That Finn Wolfhard would be a great, like, young Kylo, training him and everything. So I wonder, right? Will we ever see Lando again? It just so happened to get our transmissions. They stated, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, Donald Glover is back as Lando Calrissian. Now, they are not a successful source. I mean, like, I don't know where they got the source from type thingy or whatever, but it's probably been hinted at for a while, not to mention with the fact about this. Alden Ehrenreich who played the young Han Solo, is promoting this TV show and the series called on this series that's streaming soon or whatever on this app called Peacock, which I think is sort of like Netflix, like one of those streaming service thingies. And it's like this. Are they both going to be back at some point? Are they even going to cross paths too? This is like right before I wrote that list, but like I feel like they may cross paths at some point, or maybe even like, you know, Lando's just hanging out in Mos Eisley or whatever cantina, and he's like, I once knew him, and then that gets the attention of like Boba, Jango, one of the Fetts, or Vader, somewhere. Also, apparently, we're gonna get Billy Dee Williams somehow in that series. I wonder how they're gonna do it. Maybe as like a voiceover thingy, but that would be awesome, right? Did Chewie know about Obi-Wan? It seemed like he was kind of like cool and calm down and everything, like Chewbacca was when he met Obi-Wan. Then again, Obi-Wan didn't like run into him, so I don't know. Will we ever see Han again? I just answered the Alden thingy. I think Harrison's done though. Will we see the Falcon again? I think it probably will get destroyed at some point, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like with Rey or somebody. I don't remember who had it at the end of Rise of Skywalker. Who did? Will we ever see Chewbacca again? I'm 100% sure we will at some point, right? Either Solo 2 on like the TV thingy for his Lando's own series with Boba back, or like a future movie. Will new characters appear in 2030? You say yeah, possibly so. Maybe even some like what we saw in previous movies, like Broom Kid Boy and stuff. Will Poe, Finn, Rose return in the next saga? I think probably like Rose definitely will. Maybe there's a chance for Finn. Oscar Isaac has been joking a little bit, saying that he may not return, like if he only like, needs money for a house or something. So who knows about Oscar Isaac who play Poe. Rey's probably going to build her own lightsaber or continue building her yellow one that she was building in the movie. She will probably also train Broom Kid. Hey, guys, do you think there will be like a new Sith Lord, or will it be like a Kylo Ren type thing? Like a new leader of a pack? Or, yeah. Sorry about that. I'm just getting started with all these questions, guys. I got a few involving some of my questions. But, like, I wonder. Like, I'm kind of wondering a few of these too, like, while I'm answering them. Like, will there be a new Sith Lord? I don't know. Any new Skywalkers? I think maybe Broom Kid will get the name Skywalker, like in that way, but definitely not. And I don't think Luke's wife at one point, Mara Jade, that she will be like involved in sometime. We would have saw or got a mention of her probably. We'll probably see Saw's sister, or like a mention of the Rebels, or the Rebels in general, and Cassian. I think if you guys have seen like Rogue One, if you guys have seen like Solo or Rise of Skywalker, I either think that she's gonna be like a story, like a friend kind of Mandalorian or something, maybe even like a bounty hunter, like a female one, or even if there's a droid around. I don't know if we've seen any yet, have we? I gotta rewatch like all the episodes of Mandalorian just to get excited for like all these thingies that are gonna come, plus a bunch of these questions I have in a few minutes or so may involve it. Will Maz appear in Mandalorian? We still don't know how she got Luke's lightsaber, so like, that's why I just put that. I think we will probably at some point, but I don't know if we'll like get a mention of him, like of Luke. Will Enfys Nest appear in Cassian or Kenobi? I think Cassian makes more sense. like she could be the one that kind of recruits him, and then something tragic happens, like she dies or whatever, and then she whispers, "Go to Mon Mothma." The Cloud Riders, her band of rebel people, will probably appear if Enfys appears. Will Qui-Gon Jinn appear in Kenobi? Voice, I think, but I don't know, like, if we'll officially see him. I wish we got further confirmation, though, guys, because, like, it's supposed to be, I think, January when we get Kenobi. I don't know why I hit my camera for it. Sorry. But, like, it's supposed to be January when we get Kenobi. When it starts. So it's like this. And Cassian's got all of its cast. Basically. So it's like this. Are we gonna get Liam Neeson and, I don't know, Frank Oz? Like, he mentioned something about him training him. How does Obi-Wan know that, oh, wait, never mind. I just answered my own question in my head. But, like, how does Obi-Wan know that Luke is on Dagobah? Because I forget if Yoda said that or did Obi-Wan say that. Maybe even, like, as a voice, like, go to Dagobah in a voice for Frank Oz or whoever. Joel Edgerton will probably appear. If we see, like, a little Luke, Joel Edgerton will probably appear. And he played young Uncle, and he played young Uncle Owen in the prequels. I think 100% Obi-Wan will say hello there. I forget if specifically the question, but I remember asking a fellow YouTuber named John Campea over or under 50%. Obi-Wan will say hello there, and I think Campea said no, but I could be wrong. I forget like which episode it was, but it was like one of the open mic thingies, like where he gathers up a bunch of fans' questions and stuff. I basically just answered if Millie will probably play Leia or Sebastian will probably play a younger version of Luke. Will Taika direct an episode of Mandalorian? Maybe, or should I say he probably already did, but we probably would have gotten details. If anything, why not? I think Taika will voice a droid in both, like Mandalorian and his movie. Will Deborah Chow direct an episode? I think that she will probably, or that she already did. Just to get, like, fans excited, like, she, like, if we get Celebration, what, next year or something? No, that's 2022. Never mind. Maybe she could, like, tease it, though, somehow, along with, like, Kenobi. Will Ezra appear in Ahsoka's episode of The Mandalorian? Captain Rex as well. I will include in Sabine and Satine. I think they will, but, like, I don't really know, because, like, we haven't gotten any confirmation on them. There's apparently going to be Thrawn in the series at some point, or something. Maybe Lars Mikkelsen, who voiced Thrawn, but it's like this. I don't know, because nobody really got in cast yet. Will Carl Weathers direct a Star Wars movie? Maybe he will. I guess, like a bunch of people have said, John Campea said this, and a few other people I'm sure have said this. This is Disney Plus, or rather like The Mandalorian or whatever, is like a training ground for a bunch of Star Wars fans to like show their stuff that could get movies. That's how like Taika got it, plus like the Love Tears work on Ragnarok and them. And like I'm sure that's how like Jon Favreau and them probably got their roles, because like they're Star Wars fans, and Filoni's done all of his stuff. Speaking of that, wait, will Wedge appear in Cassian? I think he will, but maybe like sticking with Bail Organa, just because I think towards like the end of Rogue One, like the final scene where you get to see Bail, he's like Captain Tilly's, right? And then I think he's on the ship as well with Leia. Like, yeah. Will Cassian have more than one season? I guess it depends on how well that is, right? Or where that even picks up. Like, isn't it supposed to be 6 years or something before Rogue One? So I don't know. Will Baby Yoda get a name? Possibly so. I think it's gonna be like Nigel or something, because like that's what Taika has been hinting at. Will Luke and Leia appear in Kenobi? Okay, so for this one, I have to go with my gut, just because for number 37 as well, because I went 34. But so in Rogue One, Jimmy Bale, he mentions but a Jedi in hiding. Or Mom Mothma did, I forget. So it's like this. How do they know Kenobi's alive? And I think that there's gonna be like somebody's Jar Jar or somebody, because he was rumored at one point, is gonna give like a hologram to Kenobi about like a little update. Like Leia's doing really great, but like probably just mentioning the child or whatever is doing really great, and like same for him. Same for like little Luke, like the kid, the boy, or even like the boy or something is doing really great. Or like little hologram thing, you can like see little Luke running around with like plastic or whatever they call them in the space or in the galaxy. But like one of their type thingies. Yeah, them running around, and maybe even like her doing it too, which may even bring back some Hayden Christensen, and maybe Jake Lloyd, the guy that played Anakin in The Phantom Menace, maybe like some little flashbacks of him type thingy. But I definitely think Bail will appear in Kenobi at some point, in a Cassian as well. It makes sense for Cassian, right? But like he hasn't been cast yet. Why not? Well, oh god. Give me a second, my eyes like itching. I'm tired apparently. I had to babysit earlier. Well, Ben Mendelsohn and Mads Mikkelsen appearing Cassian. I think they will. There's like a few little points in Rogue One. Like at the beginning, it's like one of Ben's first lines. I love Ben Mendelsohn, by the way, guys. But isn't he just beautiful? I just had to. But how does like he know the planet where Galen's on, right? Because like you're very hard man to find Galen. I haven't actually read Aftermath, so maybe it like mentions that there. Then again, how does he know though? Because it seems like he's probably been looking for him for a few years or wherever. We will probably also get a new composer, but I think that both of them will appear. I would I will love if they appear. We will probably get a new composer announcement as well, like at Celebration or D23. Yeah, Celebration maybe. Mandalorian will probably have more than 3 seasons, just because they're working on season 3 right now, I believe. So Rick Famuyiwa, he directed an episode in season 1, maybe season 2. So let me know what you guys think about this. Well, Rick Famuyiwa, Deborah Chow, Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, Bryce Dallas Howard, Robert Rodriguez, Peyton Reed, and James Mangold. Well, all of them ever do like a Star Wars movie. I guess it depends for like a few of these, like Deborah Chow. I don't know if Dave Filoni did the animated version of the Clone Wars. Maybe he did, but maybe he can improve it. Favreau probably will one day. Famuyiwa probably will. Howard, Rodriguez, and Reed and Mangold probably will. Deborah definitely probably will, depending on the success of Kenobi. Will Vader and or Tarkin be seen or mentioned in casting? Maybe even the Emperor. I think maybe the Emperor will be mentioned since he was busy doing something or whatever during like the first Death Star attempt thingy on Jedha in Rogue One. Vader probably will though, like as a selling point. Like maybe the teaser thingy, just because like I feel like that's what they're gonna have to do for a few of these thingies. Maybe Ewan taking off his hood and be like hello there, or something like that will be like a selling point kind of thingy for Kenobi. If Galen appears, will he mention he has a daughter that's roughly about Jin's age, or may have? Because remember, oh wait, never mind. Because like this is not a maturing Rogue One. He probably will. Which probably, like, makes Ben's character, Director Krennic, remember about her. Like, they have a child. Find her! Or find it! Or something he says. I was almost like, well, Mom asked him to appear in Cassian. But she's supposed to. And that is all, you guys. Bye, guys.